Happy Independence Day 2026. Woo, it is hot in here. I hope you're staying cool and safe. State of affairs, not good. Not good nationally, not good in our state of New York. Albany, I made it. I survived. I came out of the ashes in Syracuse and I'm back strong in Rochester, New York. My perfect storm was created here by myself. Even though I don't know what happened to all the other work that I created. Woo! Yeah, Lynn, Scott, Jill, David, Abdul and Albany, I'm sorry I can't present for you. I cannot pay you to take my ideas. I've already been there. I've already gone down that road. I can't even get some of the modules. Apparently Florida's got ownership of them. So how do you think I feel, Abdul? This culture is not the same as yours. Doc P over in Albany, at U of Albany and Cork, the Queen's Castle College, pardon me. No, that's not how it works in our culture. I'm proud of my mind. And I only went to public school. I never went to a private institution. My perfect storm numbers were created by me. Well, I take that back. I just misspoke. I discovered them. I did not create them. I got this in the mail this week. Who do you stand up for? And I realized it's me. There I am. Yep, Potsdam State graduate. The gamma symbol is upside down. It's my teal ribbon instead of my NFL arrow. Now, don't get me wrong. First of all, Michael Strahan, you know we're connected on social media. And if I ever met your daughter, I would give her the biggest mama bear hug I could. She survived the perfect storm, and she has every right to be our role model. But I also want to say this. Don't ever lose those ribbons, the white ones and the purple ones and the gold ones, so many of which I earned in gymnastics as a child. This is a conceptual scape that I created. This is how my neurodivergent mind works. I see patterns, colors, music, and then I relate it to other disciplines, and it helps me to create. So these are some of the items that I used in understanding gamma rays, and I called the perfect storm numbers that, if you read, I did release the mathematical work that I did over a year ago. I called them that, and it's a little pretentious because it was based on my birthday, and I thought I was the perfect storm. Perhaps we can argue a case for that. But in essence, this could not have been more of a divine intervention. They do arise, I believe, more frequently and more congregated during certain times. And I know Potsdam State, I sent this to you and I had this butterfly effect, and it was so convoluted and manic at the time. I cleaned it up. Mother Nature does, through our equinoxes, which are quarterly, tend to have a greater likelihood of stronger gamma rays and a higher penetration, tremendous power during those months in the spring and summer when we get those severe storms, right, with the lightning and all of that. And as you know, I gave you some homework to do regarding what gamma rays are and what they're used for. I hope you took notes. I'm not going to waste your time on that. That's your job. Here's the hot air balloon. Thanks, Mom. I see you looking down on me from heaven. There's my purple ribbon. I went to see the hot air balloons over Letchworth. They were tethered this year, but it did inspire me to keep going. There's my chalk from the olden days, and when are we ever going to use this? There's my peeps, all my peeps, every color under the rainbow, Skittles. There's my fraction strips that were color-coded, and for me, I always go back to that, and it never leaves my mind, the proportionality and the ratios behind them. And that's in my mathematical work for the perfect storm numbers. Even this Icelandic bag with that symbol almost looks like the flower star for Rochester, which was kind of coincidental as well. There are my positive notes in a jar that I said we need to put at the learning stations for the children, SEL, so they can open it up and take one, almost like a fortune cookie, and get a pat on the back to get started. My Looney Tunes background, what's up, Doc, in Albany, connection on LinkedIn. Yep. you're going to get me published if I pay you. I don't think so. Jazz Fest, thank you for that inspiring performance in Rochester for so many nights. I went to several of them, and again, the music and just the color-coded program helped me. I save things, sometimes I don't know why, but then once I put it together, I feel pretty confident in it. I have another mathematical work relating to time travel. I do believe I have secured the fifth dimension. I do believe possibly my perfect storm numbers might relate to the seventh dimension time travel. Possibly. There's just too much here for me to explain now. Planck's constant is even stronger at this time of year. In 2024, under our solar cycle 25, that cycle was one of the strongest cycles in history, even stronger than they ever expected. Last March is when I believed I time traveled. I documented it with pictures, and that's when I created the perfect storm written math work based on what I thought could be a possibility. And I go back to my days at Binghamton University and my beloved professor, Dr. Jean Smitaw, when I said, could you tell me, am I right or am I wrong? I can't stand it. So I hope someone will get back to me on that. Have a wonderful day of freedom. Call me. I'm happy to present to your children on a level where they can understand that anything is possible if you dream it. I did not have coursework in much of this relativity relating to various disciplines. Therefore, it is conceptual. I will need people in those fields to either refute it or confirm it. But again, the best things in life happen when we all come together and share ideas and modify and collaborate. And there is no price on that. I'm sorry, higher ed. I'm breaking the bubble today. There is no price on that. I did all of this for free. And guess what, AI? Thank you. You will make it possible for future generations to do more with less. Happy July 4th.